Today I am going to teach you some of the tips which are required for writing task 1. Right? So, as you have all cleared about the basic bar graphs, pie charts and table graphs. So, I will try to give you some of the tips to improve your writing task 1. What is the requirement of how to write writing task 1? Let me tell you. As I already told you that you can make either 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs. It completely depends that what type of writing task you will get in your IELTS exam, right? But the first paragraph will remain same, that is called introduction. It is very much important that your introduction must be striking. There is no any of the requirement that you need to give lot of different things when you are writing introduction of writing task 1. What you need to do is you just need to focus whatever is written on writing task 1. Usually I have seen many of the students, what they do is when they get writing task 1, they start focusing on the graph instead of looking at the introduction. Whatever is written over there in the exam, you just need to focus on it so that you can understand what is the requirement. Sometimes data is given in percentage and you write in numbers, or sometimes numbers are given and you write in percentage. This is what I am speaking from my experience. That's why I am saying that you need to focus on your introduction. There are some things with which we can make our introduction bit striking. Whatever is given, we just need to modify it a bit and we need to write it down in your writing task 1. There are some words, as like usually whenever any of the graph is given, they usually write that the graph below show. First of all, they don't mention all the time that whether it is a pie chart or a bar graph or it is a line graph. We just need to find out whether it is a bar graph, line graph or pie chart. That I have already told you. We just even need to find out that whether it is a horizontal or vertical. Let's suppose the bar graph is given like this. Or it can be like this also. If they are standing lines, it is called vertical. And if the lines are sleeping, it's called horizontal. Right? There are some words which are quite striking when we are writing introduction. As just note it down on your notebook. These are really very much useful. You can write demonstrates, depicts, illustrates, represents. These very words you can write while giving introduction of writing task 1. Along with that, there is a huge requirement that omit the word below. Many of the time what you do is you write below, which is not at all the requirement because you are not going to draw in your notebook. So avoid using word below. Use these words, that the chart or the bar graph or a horizontal bar graph depicts information about whatever is given, that is according to the graph. After writing introduction, as the writing task must not exceed 150 to 170 words, so while writing introduction, our word limit should not be more than 25 to 30 words. Alright, just keep this thing in your mind. Then after, there is a time to write body paragraph. That's also called summary. You can see body paragraph. For writing body paragraph, there are some words which affects more. If you are appearing for writing task 2, the expectations of your examiner are bit high. they are expecting a good kind of vocabulary, a good correct grammar, which I have taught you a bit. Rest we'll do in our further classes. So when we start writing task 2, writing a paragraph task of writing task 1, paragraph 2 of writing task 1, we need to write some of the phrases which are a bit effective. I am telling you some of them, as like you can write to commence with, to start with. Although almost of them are having same meanings, but they are a bit impressive to get more bands in IELTS. Or you can also write on analyzing, it becomes elusive that. All these things, any of the phrase you can use to make your writing task bit impressive. After this, we need to write some of the vocabulary which I'll teach you when we'll go directly for writing task 1, right? That we'll do later on. But these things are huge requirement when you are attempting any of the writing task 1 of IELTS. After this, after making body paragraph, it completely depends on your kind of paragraph, kind of graph you get over there. After attempting this task, paragraph 2, we need to move on to the third paragraph. That is called conclusion. Conclusion is something that you need to conclude whatever you have written. It will either take maximum ratio and minimum ratio, or there are some effective lines in case of conclusion also. You can start with some of the good vocabulary when you are writing conclusion. Let me tell you that also. Let's write it down. To recapitulate, in the nutshell, or hammering the final nail into the coffin. 3 of the vocabulary words I have given today. Rest we'll do in our further classes. So just write it down. It's all about writing task 1. It is greatly required if you are learning or if you are attempting writing task 1. This is the requirement that you must be aware about the things which I have taught you today. Right? Now we'll move on for the bar graph. I'll explain you that and you'll get 20 minutes to attempt that task. That's it.